what I'm going to show you is very shocking. Okay. Boy, it's so nice and warm out here, isn't it, Al? Did I tell you it was like 29 or 31 today? And a little breeze. Anyway, I'm a bad boy. I know you don't find that very funny, but it is true. I've had this thing done to my stove for over 3 years, and I'm just telling you about it now. And there's a reason for that. Is because what this is an automatic electronic igniter for your stove, and you can put it on any stove. The first one I used was off barbecue. Well, this one here is too, but it was off a barbecue, and it had five. I'll try that again. Five. I'm thinking I'm Neil. I got five wires on it. So then the problem with 5 wires is you have to ground. If you don't use them on an igniter, you have to ground them. If you don't ground it, what it does is shorts out between here and burns this out. Now, we had one and it worked, but it was really not great. Well, it was 15 years old. Like, how long is this thing stuff going to work, right? So we come down here this year, and we can buy them now with 3 wires on the back of them, which you need for 3 burners. Sorry, doing my Neil impression again. 3 burners, and you don't have to bury any. So what I did was I bought this one, and these are like $17 here. Now the one I bought before was almost 50 some dollars Canadian back a long time ago. So like these are 17 bucks for 3. It comes with all the igniters, everything, and you can buy it at any barbecue spot. So it's very good because especially if you're not older but got bad wrists, it's hard to turn that igniter. It sounds stupid, but believe me, there's a lot of people out there that have issues with it. And if it's hard to turn the igniter, go get one of these. And you just put it in, beep, beep, beep. So I'll go in the house and I'll hook it up, and I'll show you how it is. It's like the only thing you have to do when you take the old igniter is you have to make the hole bigger for the button to come through. But other than that, that's all you have to do. You don't have to change nothing else. That's all you have to do, make the hole bigger. So I'll go in and we'll put this in the stove. Come on, let's go. Okay, this is the kit you get, and what they call it is universal electronic igniter kit. That's what they call it. So you get the button, controller, you get all these electrodes. You got 3 electrodes if you want, some screws and wires and wire ties, and a guard and some new wires for the thing. We didn't need none of that because we got the same. Now if you look on the end of it, the end of the wire right here, you'll see they're all this blade type, small blade type. That's all they are. So what you do is you take the controller out of here, and then you drill this hole a little bigger so that this will fit through, right? So I'll put these on. What you do is you just connect these up to you put these wires on the end, okay? If I can get them on there. You put these on. These will go to the burners, right? And you just connect them up to the end. And it gives you instructions and how to do it. And if you only use one, it tells you what to do with the others and so on. But we use them all, so it's not a big issue. So what you do is you just put all the electrodes on, and you put this through the front cover like this. Okay, then you put the nut on it. Okay, you put the nut on it and you tighten it all up. And then you put this on here. And believe it or not, that's all you have to do. And then if you look right down here on the thing, you'll see it sparking. See, we turn the gas on. There. The other gas. And the other gas. There you go. Got electric starter on your stove now. Just like that. That's how easy it is. So, it's only like, now you can buy them down here for like 17 bucks or something. I think I paid for that American. And it just saves that. Because, honest to God, you'd be surprised how many people, it's really hard for them to turn that igniter. Like, believe me. And I live with one, so I know how it is. And she never really said anything, but I changed it, and she says, I like that. So that's all that matters. You know, happy wife, happy life. You know how it goes. So, very easy option. And as soon as you get it, you're going to say, why in the hell didn't I do that any sooner? But anyway, that it is. Electronic ignition for your Suburban Atwood stove. It doesn't matter. And you don't put it on the oven because you don't need it. Half the time you don't use the thing, so you just turn it off. And it's not really worth it to put it on anyway, because for the amount we use the oven, it ain't worth it. So I hope you get something out of that. Really cheap fix, really cool setup, and it works great. You'll love it. Okay, I forgot to mention in video that you have to put a AA battery in it. And it should go in with the base, the negative in, but I found it works both ways, but they say you want the negative in, so put the negative in. So that's all I can say. Now, the other thing too is if you pull this spring and it comes off, you have to pull that all of the plunger out and stick it together. I found that doesn't work if it just pushed in there. It has to be stuck right on the collar. So that's something to know about. But anyway, yeah, don't forget the battery.